Hey, what's going on, guys? We're gonna be starting this next video since I got some good comments and feedback from my last video, so I assume you guys want more. So I'm gonna be more consistent with this, and this will be better content. So yeah, I'm gonna be recording the rest of what happens my day, and I'll talk to you guys here in a little bit. Hey, what's going on, guys? Sorry about today. I know I promised better content, but today was my girlfriend's birthday, so really it was just hanging out with her. I did a quick little T25 cardio earlier, but other than that, I didn't really have much go on today. But right now I'm heading to the gym. It's 11:07, so I'll talk to you guys when I get there. But I think we're gonna be hitting some back tonight, but hopefully I can get some clips while I'm in there. What's going on, guys? Sorry I didn't really get too much footage in of me lifting, because there was just a lot of people here and I just didn't really feel like, recording in front of everybody. But I got a few clips. I did some back and some cardio, so I'm gonna go home. I might hit a little bit of abs and I'll record then, and then I'm gonna tell you guys my story. What's up, guys? It's actually the next day. Yesterday, with it being my girlfriend's birthday, I didn't really do too much other than the gym. And I know I said I was gonna do my story video last night, but I ended up doing another little cardio and then I fell asleep. But I guess I'll go ahead and try to tell you a little bit about myself and my story. But where do I begin? So I've always, really my entire life, I've always not necessarily been fat, but like on the chubbier end, and it never really was like a true problem until quarter way through my 11th grade year. I started gaining a lot of weight very, very fast. I went from probably not even 200 pounds to 275 pounds and almost no muscle on my body. I mean, I lifted occasionally, but it was almost no muscle. But Callie, get out, you stupid bitch. But yeah, so I was, I guess, on the very, very unhealthy end. And Cal, come here. Get in the video real quick. But yeah, so I gained all that weight, and I can't remember really the date or anything like that, but I just remember one of my buddies who was also at the time rather big. I wouldn't necessarily, I mean, he wasn't necessarily fat, but he's almost the same size as me. And I remember I don't remember what we got into it over, but he kept roasting me about my weight. And it's different having someone who's in shape or like skinny roast you, but when you have someone that's unhealthy too roasting you, it kind of like puts you in a worse off place than it would be if you had like someone who else was overweight. So I don't know what happened, but it was like something just clicked whenever he said that, whenever he was just dogging my weight for like that. So I don't know what happened. I got home and literally, I don't advise anyone to just throw away everything cold turkey and stop like I did, but I literally got home and threw away everything that I thought might be unhealthy towards me. So at that time I was almost every day eating one of the party-sized bags of Doritos, and I would literally eat that and cheese for like 2 or 3 times that day. And I have no one to blame but myself for it. But yeah, so I was very, very unhealthy at this time, and I was just completely unhappy with everything in life. Not just my how I looked, but with mentally how I felt and everything about me. I felt like shit 24/7. But I'll have to do a separate video about 2016 and that year for my family, losing as many people as we did, and it's a completely different story, but I'll do another video about that sometime. But yeah, so after it clicked and after I threw all that away, my brother with this time, he was working out pretty consistently, and he did a workout program called Insanity on Beachbody, which was an hour workout. It's an intense cardio workout with just body weight, and I decided to give it a shot. So at the time, I was doing maybe the warm-up in the Insanity, and I was almost dead. So I did it every day, just that warm-up every day. And then eventually I was able to do half the episode, and then I was able to do the full workout. So once I had hit the point where I was doing the full workout, and at the time, I was completely killing myself doing that entire workout, but even now, when I do the Insanity, it's still a very, very intense workout and hard, no matter how much you've done it. But so yeah, I did that, and then my diet at this time, I had decided to actually start, a consistent diet. So really, it was all just keto. I tried to stay on the lower carb end. It wasn't necessarily strict, but I wasn't just stuffing my face like I usually was. So it was mostly just protein shakes and anything low carb, like the low carb Fiber One bars or the Atkins bars, and that was almost my meals. So and then I was eating any type of clean meat, so chicken, any type of or some type of fish. I ate red meat, but I try to stay away from it a little bit more, because whenever I eat a lot of red meat, it makes me just feel sluggish and I feel like shit whenever I eat a lot of red meat. So I stayed away from it a little bit. And then I switched from one Insanity and slight calisthenics, like body weight type workouts, to 2 Insanities a day, and I started to completely commit myself to the gym. And I started lifting very consistently. So every night I was at the gym. And also I was doing MMA at least 3 to 4 times a week. So I'm in the gym at MMA practice 3 to 4 hours, 3 to 4 days a week. And then I'm doing 2 Insanities. I do 1 Insanity when I woke up, and then I do the second Insanity before I went to bed. And yeah, it was crazy. And yes, I saw hella progress whenever I was just starting to do just the Insanities at first, but sooner or later, after doing it for almost a month, I'd hit this like plateau where I was also probably because the diet wasn't necessarily what it should be, but yeah, I just hit a plateau, and I thought I was fucked. I was like 220 pounds, and I thought I was completely just messed everything up. But yeah, so I started keto actually strict, and actually following the program, or not program, the diet. And after I picked up to 2 Insanities, 3 to 4 hours of MMA, and then gym directly after, I started very, very good progress. And within that summer, I started actually working on myself, like truly working on myself, and committed midway through February. And by the time December had rolled around, I had lost over 110 pounds. I had started at 275 pounds, and at my lightest I was almost 164, 163, somewhere around there. But even at the lowest weight, I still felt like shit. So that's why I now eat I had a pretty clean diet still, but I eat, unlike I was used to doing, not that much. But yeah, so really what I have to thank for it the most is Insanity. Without that workout program, I don't think I would have been able to do anything like I could have. Yes, I would have lost weight, but nowhere near as fast and as good, and felt as good as I did while doing it, if it wasn't for Insanity. So Sean T, if you ever stumble across this video, I just want to thank you for that. But yeah, so I'll put some pictures in the end of the video of what I did look like versus what I look like now. Or I'll do at my lightest at 165, which now I'm trying to gain muscle and lose the little bit of fat that I have now, and I want to fill in the extra space where I have the excess skin at, which I know that's not going to go away, but I want to fill it up so it doesn't look as prominent. But so yeah, that's truthfully how I did it. But I mean, it sounds a lot easier than it was. But yeah. So for anyone who has been following me and is wondering how I did it, 2 insanities a day, a consistent, semi-clean. Don't do what I did in the not eating part. There was some days where I just didn't eat, and I don't advise that to anyone unless you're practicing like proper intermittent fasting, which I do now as well. But if you're not doing that and you're just trying to lose weight and you're just starving yourself, don't do that shit. You're gonna lose progress hella quick when you start eating again. But so yeah, it was pretty big change for me. Not only physically, but mentally, I had became happier, and I actually enjoy life now a little bit more. So, not a little bit more, a lot more. But, I'm still nowhere to where I'm not near where I want to be and where I'm going to be. But I want to be bringing you guys along with me as I reach the level that I want to get to. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as promised, I'm going to make these videos a little bit better each time that they come along, but we're still working on it, guys, so you got to stick by me with it a little bit. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.